There was no sinning, no empty eyes. In the beginning, no calculated lies, no soul-sucking violence. Of explaining silence, of it the soft caress, of exciting silence. Only the wonder of uncharted miles. In the beginning, there were smiles.
What a letdown that song is. The only reason I did that one with the AI thing was I thought, I was going to do this big band version of the end. So, I need a song about the beginning. So, in the beginning, so I jotted down a couple of lyrics, threw it in there, and it's just, well, it's very sad and lonely and everything. But that's how it turned out. Anyway, still in a lot of pain from my injury over the weekend. So I could draw. It's not in my drawing hand's fine. But I think what I'll do is go ahead and jump into Photoshop and add some color to these images I did for an upcoming New York Post Stories video I'll do for Pat Dixon's New York City Crime Report. And in this particular one, I've done some characters of the troubles that the New York City Mayor Adams operation is having as of late, as many of his top aides are being investigated by the FBI, and they're just dropping one after another. So his commissioner had to step down, so I drew a cartoon of him. But just recently, his chief legal counsel, she had to go. So got a cartoon of her. And then Mayor Adams, whom I can't quite get cartoon-wise. And so I'm going to go ahead and do the coloring in this of those three. But I'll probably redraw Adams eventually. After the show, I'm going to tape my segment for it. Thought about doing that live here, but I'm not sure how that would work out in the mix because I do it through Zoom. And I'm not sure if I'd be able to, because I'm ignorant of these things. And to suddenly try to figure that out in the midst of it would not be appropriate. No, that would be inappropriate. When something's not appropriate, you don't say it's not appropriate. You say it's inappropriate. That would be the appropriate way of saying inappropriate. Well, now that we've settled all that, let me go ahead and jump over to the share screen option to get over to my old-timey Photoshop. And you should be able to see it. Yes, I see it myself. All right. So there we go. Here's our main players. This is, I forget her first name, but Zoidberg, not Zoidberg. But Zoidberg and what's his name, Caban. I kind of messed up that's not his upper lip, that's his mouth. So I'll have to work on that a bit. And then Mayor Adams, no, that's a little too, it's like he's on his Zimbic or something. I messed him up there. So, but I'll work on it. Usually when I'm referring to Mayor Adams in any of these videos, I'll use the police officer puppet. I think Pat has one of those. But anyway, and I'll show him with the move along sign. That's I'll probably make use of that in this video as well, because he'd rather you not dwell on stories like this, get that out of there. So anyway, drew this at work in the midst of my agony. Yes. See, you see how dedicated I am. So, and these did scan in. So, oh, I got to change the mode. Oh, it's not letting me. What the hell? Oh, yeah, you got to go grayscale first. And it should be. Why is it? Oh, there. And then we'll put it in RBG. And then we'll do this. All right. Let's increase what we can. And then add the filter. There we go. All right, we'll start with, let me quickly look up her name. Lisa. Oh, Zomberg. Not, oh no, it's Zorn. Yeah, Zorn. Zornberg. Oh, yeah. All right. Back to Photoshop. Okay. So Lisa. And it's typical with these drawings. I tend to just leave the glass lenses uncolored. Yeah. Of course, this does not happen in reality. I do realize that, but this is the cartoon world. I can do whatever the hell I want, and I'm gonna. That, yeah. No, she was not wearing a sheer shirt. No. Damn, I hit the wrong thing. There we go. We'll get that finger, that one. Oh, geez. She was not wearing a sheer skirt either. That was inappropriate attire, and I had to let her go. I had to agree with the FBI on that one. So, there's a lot of this, well, it's corruption and abuse of authority and all this sort of stuff that's tossed around. And I'm like, well, that's pretty standard though, isn't it? So one wonders who is making a play for Adams here. Damn it. And all you can do is, get the popcorn out, because who do you really care? But it's interesting when the powers that be turn on one of their own, and a lot of it could be that, perhaps due to his law enforcement background and whatnot, that they just don't really see him as quite the team player, and not woke enough or what have you. I don't know. And not willing to go along with everything. But the powers that be remember. Yeah, you do well to remember. Oh, you didn't? Well, now you're going to learn. Yes. So, one of the things about the world of power and influence is there are no friends. No friends in that world. You're only as good as you are useful. And when you're not, they're very quick to put that knife in, That's is, they're no friends, but they do get very close. Get so close. And the reason why is because when you're close, it's so easy to get the knife in, because you're right there. And then suddenly, hey, start looking in the mirror and think, I could be Bear. And there you go. Because when the FBI comes at you, then everyone's got to figure out who's going to be the one to turn first, to save your ass. But not just save your ass. This might work out for you. And you might be mayor. Huh? Yeah. It's not going to be Lisa here. No, she's already taken down. But And of course, she is an attorney. I'm not sure if they could get her, to squeal on anything, but it's possible. But ultimately, more than likely, not a whole lot comes of it if Adams just steps down, you know. And then all of a sudden, well, it was a very serious seeking of justice, blah blah blah, and then suddenly, we're good. So, but again, it's this is one of those get the popcorn thing, but it is of some interest to look at because as of now, he is the mayor of New York City. But it's a display of the soap operas that dominate our lives. Not so much mine as I do not live in New York City, but it's a cautionary tale for all to see. And it's like, well, why continue on with New York City Crime Report and stuff like that? Well, that's one of the main reasons right there. What plays out there is a pretty good display of what's repeated nationwide, perhaps even the world. And always the main lesson of, yes, there are no friends. Not that I would feel sorry for most of these assholes. Because ultimately, when it comes down to it, a lot of people that are the most powerful are really the least. The least in that they don't really have a whole lot of accomplishments. They don't produce anything. They haven't. They're not creative of any sort. Someone who's been in the business world, it's not a matter of liking them or whatnot. It's a matter of ability. And in the political world, there's none. It's all a show. People who have the real ideal would be that you had made something of yourself in your formative years, were successful in business or what have you, and that'll give you the experience of just understanding the world you're supposed to have some leadership role in. And you would have already garnered some amount of leadership as you rose the ranks of the business world and that sort of thing, and understanding payroll and the expenses and all that, and dealing with your employees and so on and so forth. Whereas your average political careerist has no knowledge of that, and yet brimming with the arrogance of as if they had achieved some great wonders and whatnot. And yet, that is not really the course. It's like a lot of things about, with Biden being too old and everything. Were he actually demonstrating he was capable, his age would be irrelevant at that point. So it's the kind of thing of the overall ongoing problem where had he not been as sick as he is, it still would have been a problem in the sense that he's a stellar example of someone who didn't produce anything, didn't do anything, has been in politics since he was a very young man. They're even younger than he is when starting out these days. But he hadn't really done anything, and yet comes into a position of authority. I don't know what this thing is. She had some pin in one of the pictures. I don't know, a flower fish, maybe. I don't know. I've always been proud of my Nana's flower fish. Yeah, all right. this is one of those things. I could just make it black or something, but she was wearing some kind of, it was probably just a shirt. I didn't really see her skirt in the picture I saw. There was another picture where she was all in a black, like, dress and a jacket and all that. But let's see, what would be the color? I think it was red. But I'll have to, oops, no, you wanted it here. Add some pattern in here. All right. Bloop. 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 See, it doesn't work. Oh, I did it wrong. Undo. Undo. No, undo. Well, step backward, rather. See, when you're on the wrong layer, you got to be on the right layer. You're on the wrong layer. You did it wrong. Right, Diddy? That's right. All right. I'll do it like that. Okay. Now I must seek the pattern. And my standard there was the, uh-oh, I don't have any of the ones I'd saved. This is most disturbing. I don't want to have to go through making one, so I'll have to use one of the standard ones. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo. There we go. See, it gives some sort of design to her lovely little dress. Yes, it is so divine, right? For her to announce her oh wait, maybe just Mage. There we go. To announce her resignation, yeah. She did a good job. She was wonderful. I was so proud to have her as a part of my campaign. But today we're announcing her walking out the door. Yeah. Because, oh, she's so great. Why she got to go? Yeah. It's not you. It's it's you. So off she goes. And as an attorney, she probably has the sense to keep her mouth shut. So won't be hearing from her anymore time soon, unless, of course, FBI needs her to turn, And she's like, it was all Eric. Eric did it all. Oh, shit. Oops. I'm still on the pattern. Foreground. There, see? I fixed that one. And you thought you had me, huh? Yeah, well, you were wrong. Okay. Maybe here, maybe there. And then here's a little, oh, shit, it's on the rainbow thing. There. There we go. As the light comes in to the blue. All right. Just a little something that won't even really be noticeable by the time I do the video, because she'll just be standing in the corner of the article as I read it. Yeah. All right. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have them in matching suits completely. There. Maybe that'll be Mr. Caban. Expect me to talk? No, Mr. Caban. I expect you to resign. Yeah. All righty. Oops. Yeah, I meant to do a video on this story earlier, and now here comes another aide leaving. So, I mean, man, this could be a whole series, huh? I mean, eventually, when you get to Eric, then it's over. You know? But mostly, usually, like at work on my phone, I'll look up the New York Post and go to the Metro section and look for crime stories to do some sort of cartoon on, and or video. So none of these will be animated or anything. They'll just be there as I do my commentary. For the animated one, if I can get to it in time. Well, there was a couple of shootings, just a couple though. So that's a bit of an improvement. By now, there might be a few stabbings in there too. And then the other thing was, boy, there's a lot of people getting murdered at the subway. Oh no. And for that one, I'm not sure. That's going to be kind of tough because how I want to do it is basically just have a subway train running through it. And then, people getting shot and stabbed and then shoved into the subway. So there'll be like, bodies flying everywhere and all this sort of stuff about how bad it is. And the answer has always been, just move along. Just move along. And you just move along, huh? Huh. So, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to that for the video. And there's quite a few that I wish I could have finished and done, but just really didn't have the time. And we always got to move forward, So that's too bad. That's too bad. There, let me put some teeth in there to indicate that this is not his upper lip. Something like that. I don't remember. Oh, he had a little weird design on his tie. All right. Well, that's right. I don't have my patterns all lined up. Well, doesn't matter. I do what I want. We'll go with red. Now, what you want to do here is select the parts that you want to deal with. Then you move to the next layer and look at that. The red just somehow knows where to go. Well, actually, it don't. You're telling it where to go by selecting it in the first place. Ain't that something? It is. Because I said it is. I know what I'm talking about. I do. It's not really the design, but we'll go with it. It's a little stupid. But no, it's going to work. Let's see if I increase that. That's nice. No. Apparently, some of the corruption on his part was due to his brother throwing his weight around and stuff. And it's like, damn, idiot brother couldn't keep his mouth shut. Got a little too big for his britches. And now I got the FBI breathing down my neck. Well, It's kind of funny that the FBI got around to doing something that might actually be of some interest, but I suspect it's more of, you know, somebody wants somebody out of the way for their own ends. You know, I know this is part of justice and keeping people honest and all that sort of stuff. When you're most of the attention had been on, you know, grandmas who wore MAGA hats and stuff like that. You know, so, oh boy, you're really on the job there, huh? So, oops. Now there's an interesting design for the shoe. So, oh yeah, because I mean, this type of corruption is pretty standard operating procedure. I mean, why run for office at all? You know, well, it's supposed to be a service, but so yeah, I think it all comes back to, hey, why are they going after these guys when there's so much more to go after and it never happens? Well, I don't know. Looks like Mayor Adams didn't pay up or pissed off somebody. He said, oh, yeah? Well, let's see how far you get without me now. What do you mean? And suddenly here comes the FBI and all this stuff. Whoops. All right. Well, there's the former commissioner. See, if Batman was real, he'd have to talk to that guy until, you know, oh, maybe it was Batman. You know, he found all this corruption and leaked it to the FBI. And that's what happens. Because Batman remembers. And you'd better believe it. Oh, shit. Here come the Batman. I guess that'll work. I hate rats. I don't like rats. Hey, you think he wasn't talking about rodents? He was talking about backstabbing friends and contributors. Yeah, it could be. Oh, I forgot his lip here. There we go. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but man, take care of that. See how well Photoshop does plastic surgery? What if only it could be like that, you know? It's do-it-yourself plastic surgery at home. There you go. Have the nose you've always wanted to have. All that kind of crap. Most of the time when I see Adams, this is basically what he's wearing. He's got, I think there's some sort of emblem on it. Maybe it just says mayor or something, but I'm just going to move on from that. Let's just take all this out of there. I don't particularly need that. No. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Let's see. color for the paint. Some navy blue paint. All right. But I'm righteous, so I might just search for a 9 to 5. And if I strive, maybe I'll stay alive. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. And then we'll separate them. And then I'll put them in position for the video. But we'll be on New York City Crime Report. Possibly. You never know. Things could change and whatnot. If not, I'll put it on Pat's Locals and put it on my own. Yeah. So it shall be seen. Behind the paywall, you understand. It will have to be. All this stuff gets done for the censored show. But if I start putting it all elsewhere for free, well, you know, not that, you know, my little cartoons are the draw. You know? But still. I do like to think it gives Pat's show a little something extra. I mean, how many of these podcast shows have an animated feature to them? Especially one done by the hands of a great artist, you know, meaning me, rather than just some cheesy, lazy AI program. Look, don't get me wrong, AI is fun to play with, but let's be serious about what a true artist is. Yes. Yes. All right, there's our gang. Soon to be joined by others, I'm sure, as this story unfolds. But they will make their appearance in the video, typically off to the side or whatever. Might work on Mayor Adams here. That's not a very good drawing. But the others, it'll work. It'll work. So there we go. All right. I guess that'll call it. Oh, I didn't know this little corner picture was here. That's embarrassing. Now I was seeing this whole time. Oh my God. All right, let's check out the chat before I take off. Hi Pam. Hi Pam says, nice seeing you on. Well, okay. Sean Carter, is that thing from SETI Alpha 5? It could be. Dominic, it's the real Doug Nelson. Are you sure? Dominic, friends don't let friends be on the wrong layer. Oh, okay. Yeah. DJ Play Nice. Good evening. Well, good evening, JD Play Nice. Yeah, DJ Play Nice. It says hi to Sean Carter and Dominic. Dominic says, yo. Dominic says, Doug always drawing feet. Well, they're there. So, and they're standing there. If I didn't put the feet there, that would be odd. A. Thompson, is Doug okay? No. In a lot of pain, injured myself at work. But that's the way it goes. You know, what are you going to do? So anyway, A. Thompson, Doug, anything to report from Netflix? No. I haven't had the time. If I can squeeze it in, I'll try to check out that Terminator anime. Dominic, Doug's killing it. Well, another thing I'm killing is the live stream. This is all I got the time for. Sorry. And hopefully I can get one in tomorrow night and draw some stuff and that kind of thing. So appreciate everybody showing up and watching this. And if you're a subscriber at Censor.tv, you will see the full video featuring these characters as the lovely artwork that adorns the discussion of this strange ongoing scandal for Mayor Adams and friends. Yeah, yeah. All right. So until then, have a good night. Well, you can have a good night every night, but you get the idea. All right. Let me get to my little ending theme here. Yes, this could do it. I mean, I went through the trouble of writing out the lyrics in the AI prompt. Whew. Broke a sweat on that one.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my friend. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me because this is the end. This is the end. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my friend. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me because this is the end. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my friend. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me because